Hey guys, welcome back to Popverse. Today we're diving deep into episode 4 of Spring of Youth. If you missed any of the previous episodes, the links are in the description below, so you can catch up before we unravel this emotional roller coaster. The episode begins with Taeyoung stepping out of his house when he's suddenly stopped by Mincheol. Suspicious, Mincheol asks where he's headed. Calmly but firmly, Taeyoung replies that there's a festival at school and they're going to perform. Mincheol disagrees, warning him not to go, but Taeyoung, standing tall, refuses to back down. He says he's done following orders. He's going to do what makes him happy. He recalls how before his mother met Mincheol, she was in love with IG and was genuinely happy. This hits a nerve. Mincheol coldly threatens Taeyoung, saying that if he doesn't listen, he might hurt his friends. Soon after, Mincheol makes a call to Sangun, informing him about the festival and accusing his son's friends of being a bad influence. Sangun assures him that the festival will be cancelled. Cut to Sagae, surrounded by his friends as they prep for the performance. Gari excitedly tells him that she invited some of his fans. They're on their way. When Sagae steps out to greet them, something feels off. Instead of cheers, chaos erupts. Things are being smashed, objects are thrown from above, and the real fans flee in fear. It's sabotage. Then, mysterious men appear and forcibly take Taeyoung away. Bomb witnesses this horrifying scene. Soon after, an announcement echoes through the school. The show is cancelled. Inside, Sagae talks with his friends, confused about Bomb and Taeyoung's absence. Stepping out, he spots a familiar car. It's Sangun's. Meanwhile, Sangun storms into the company, shouting, "Why are you doing this?" He yells, "What did I ever do to you? Why do you hate Bomb so much?" Gina steps in, trying to calm him down. Sagae then rushes to school, searching desperately. Finally, Bomb appears, and he immediately hugs her. "Where were you?" "I was so worried," he whispers. Bomb, shaken, tells him that Taeyoung was taken away. Sagae reassures her, "Don't worry, it'll fix everything." Bomb then confesses that she thinks it was Mincheol's doing. He had warned her to stay away from his son, but she didn't. They gather their friends and discuss the entire event. This wasn't random, they conclude. It was all planned. Suddenly, Sagae gets a message. Taeyoung is in the hospital. We cut to Taeyoung in a hospital room, confronted by Mincheol. "You're not leaving," he insists. Taeyoung accuses him of orchestrating the cancellation and ruining everything. Mincheol coldly says he warned him. He wouldn't harm his friends if he had obeyed. A clever plan unfolds. A patient in need of a room is brought to Taeyoung's door. When the guards stop them, Sagae insists Mincheol gave them permission. As the family distracts Mincheol, Taeyoung seizes the opportunity and escapes. "Thank you," he says with gratitude. "I'll repay this debt one day." Bomb is still worried about their cancelled show, but Sagae cheers her up. "Let's perform outside." And they do. In front of the hospital, the group sings joyfully as patients gather, enjoying the music and smiling. Elsewhere, Sangun is plotting again. He publishes an article accusing Sagae of deceiving fans, claiming he uses fake bulbs during shows. The next scene cuts to Jong, who lives with Sagae. She sees a crowd of fans gathered outside their home. Alarmed, she tells them to line up. In a bizarre moment, she even waves around Sagae's towel and underwear, claiming it's what he uses daily. The fans are disgusted. "What nonsense is this?" they ask. Then they explain the real reason they're here. They read the article about Sagae. One by one, they storm the house, destroying everything. Gari rushes to Sagae, warning him about the chaos downstairs. Taking Taeyoung's clothes, Sagae jumps out the window and lands safely on another roof. Meanwhile, Gari nearly falls, but a band member catches her just in time. Cut to Sangun again. He yells at his employees. A new song from Crown is about to release, but now they're facing plagiarism accusations. He scolds Gina, ordering her to write a brand new song immediately. Back at the university, Saga's friends arrive to find their practice room trashed. It was Han Juban's doing. Soon, a fight breaks out. fists fly in all directions until the principal catches them. Furious, he bans them from practicing for a month and forces them to paste apology notices outside. At home, Taeyoung has a final confrontation with his father. "I was waiting for you. To say goodbye," he says. "You were never a good father." Before leaving, he questions, "Why are you doing this to Bomb? Is there a deeper reason?" But Mincheol doesn't reply. Back at Saga's place, Jong is making him clean up the mess left by the fans. But Sagae sneaks out. A parcel from his mother arrives. She's in Prague, living happily, and even sends him a photo. Meanwhile, Bomb works a part-time job. Sagae visits, trying to act cool, but she mocks him. "You don't look cool." He replies, "I'm not trying to look cool. I'm trying to make you happy." He asks her on a date. Bomb hesitates. "You need to keep this a secret. Taeyoung has feelings for me. He'll be hurt if he finds out." Just then, some old acquaintances of Bomb show up. They make cruel comments about her mother's death and hand her condolence money. Bomb, furious, says, "My mother died 6 years ago, and now you're doing this?" Sai grabs the money, gives it back to the girls, and coldly says, "When your mom dies, use this as your condolence fund." He throws them out. Later, Bomb agrees to go on that date. They head to a restaurant, but find everything sold out. They take a bus, and Sagae admits it's his first time riding one. He forgot his card and can't buy a ticket. A girl from earlier recognizes him and offers them food she had packed. She confesses she stopped listening to Crown's music after he left the band. Touched, Bomb tells him, "To your fans, you're their whole world. Don't give up." Sagae embraces her. Elsewhere, Gina is panicking. She remembers copying a song from Bomb and starts reviewing the lyrics again. Later that night, Bomb plays a melody on the rooftop. Sagae recognizes it. It's from his dream. He tells her, "You were in my dreams. You had this piano and the same stickers." He kisses her. Bomb shyly warns him, "Don't do this. What if someone sees?" She adds, "I haven't felt this happy in 6 years. Not since I was with my mom." Unknown to them, Taeyoung sees them and quietly walks away. The next day, Bomb tells Sagae she's planning to visit her mother. "It's been 6 years, she says. I donated her organs, and I felt like she was angry. That's why I stayed away. But I want to go with you." Sagae agrees. That night, he recalls his visions of Bomb as a child, wandering the same house. He asks Jong, "Did Bomb grow up in this house?" She says yes. He asks about her mother's death. Then memories flash back. He recalls hitting Sangoon while drunk. "I know what happened 6 years ago," he says. "You caused that accident. You killed her." He punches Sangoon and demands to see Bomb's mom's photo. When he finally sees the picture, he recognizes the hospital where she was admitted. He remembers it's the same hospital he was taken to years ago. Meanwhile, Bomb waits for Sagae. Night falls. He still hasn't shown up. She calls around. No one knows where he is. As she sits alone, she remembers the accident from her past. Her mom had called during a performance, and something terrible had happened. She had never answered that call. In the present, Taeyoung finds Bomb. She's crying, terrified. "I can't find Sagae. What if he's had an accident too? What if he disappears like my mom?" She collapses in his arms, and the episode ends. This is where episode 4 ends. Episode 5 drops this Wednesday. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more Popverse recaps.